So today's brewing method is this little travel set. I'm brewing a green tea in this small gaiwan. With this little serving pitcher and some beautiful white cups that came inside this gray kit. But here, when I travel, it's usually pretty easy to take a thermos to get some hot water and to find a quiet place in an airport to infuse my tea. We'll let that sit a moment. I've also used this when I visited tea friends in hospital, and I very frequently when I travel. One of the things I find that's true about tea people is we all love to travel, whether it's to foreign countries and experience a different tea culture, or whether we're in our own country, say here in the United States, traveling to Hawaii or to South Carolina or to Washington State, where tea is grown and sold commercially. When we do visit a place that we acquire a new tea, and you've got your own tasting kit, and it's one that you're used to using, you can make that comparison between the tea that you're having and other teas, because every time you pick up a new piece of equipment, it's going to affect the tea. If I brewed this same tea in a gaiwan twice the size, even though I adjusted the variables for the amount of water and the amount of tea and the amount of time, there would be a slight difference. But if I used a Western style teapot, the adjustment that I would have to make would be much greater if I was worried about the consistency of the flavor. In truth, every brewing method would brew this lovely tea in perhaps a different way, but I would learn something new from that experience. So here we are with our gaiwan and pitcher. I will decant a beautiful golden liquor and enjoy no matter where I am. This tea is from, in English it would be Yellow Meadow. In China, the village is called Huangtian. It's an interesting story because the village was originally in a yellow meadow, was a beautiful expanse along the side of a small river. The Chinese government dammed the river and expanded its banks so that the village had to be moved, the tea plantation had to be moved. The villagers decided at that time, it was exclusively a tea community, that they would use only organic techniques in their new farms, in their new homes, so that one day they could qualify for the certification of organic. I suppose it took about 15 years, but that's recently, they've recently reached that goal, and this is now officially an organic tea. But when I was drinking it years ago, it was just as organic, just not certified. Just being able to enjoy a really refreshing and actually really elegant cup of tea. Sometimes when you're tired from travel, a ritual like this that you can repeat clears your mind as well as your palate.